We're reviewing all of the non-public minutes for 2011. I haven't read these yet. Once we read them, we're making notes on the side, what can we release, what we can't. We'll pass them by an attorney to make sure that we're properly doing it to release them, and then we'll release them. Okay? Anything else?
Yes,
Brought up.
has the minutes of January 11th, where Commissioner Kenny questioned whether or not, there's something that was in the minutes here about, oh dear, 1 second here.
Okay, tell me first,
I'll tell you,
January 11, is that where you are?
Yes, I had put down, I think he should be terminated and hired the 1st of April.
Okay, no, that's non-public?
No, that's public.
No,
That's
she's
public?
talking
Okay.
about public
Sure.
minutes.
Okay.
And I went back and listened, and I did miss, so you think he should be terminated and hired the 1st of April. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, I think the
Okay,
problem,
that
because
was
I
it.
think Commissioner Sorensen was saying that.
He did
And I
say that.
think I said maybe, I don't know what I said, I didn't go to the tape.
Oh.
I think I
right,
asked
this
a
is what you-
question,
This
so
is what you said.
I was repeating probably what he was
Right.
saying.
Sometimes
But the
it's
way you
hard
wrote
because-
it was different. The way you
Correct,
wrote it
correct.
was like,
That's
I
right.
make a statement.
Yeah, that's right, but sometimes it's
Those-
difficult.
are those
'cause you can't
public
go over
minutes?
the
Those
chart.
are the minutes, she's
No.
talking about January 11, the public minutes.
Okay.
And
Okay.
also, you brought up something about another public tape where there was information that you felt had been taken out. And Commissioner Sorensen said, you show us where it has been taken out and we will, I put.
Take care of it or something.
Investigate it.
Or look
But he
at
said
it.
we will.
He said
act
something
on it.
else. He said
we'll
some,
act on
yes,
it.
but you put a whole different word in
I
it.
put investigate, and so I took it out, okay?
All right, okay.
And then there's.
So are those, we haven't approved those or what? Where do we
No.
stand?
Um,
Actually, where do we stand on those minutes?
We
We
can
make the
approve them.
corrections, but
I
then
did-
you said we need to table it
Oh,
because
No.
I think that
Because
you were
of
going to
Mr.
put some
Brown.
questions in or something.
Mr. Brown had a lot of, he wrote down things that he said were left out, and he did go over some before I got this list, but
just
they're
attach
they're all in
it,
there.
attach it to the,
They're all in there.
That is
staple
it.
it to the end of the minutes so that we
Listen,
can look
if
at
you
it.
make the correction and you attach, do you give it to Lori too? Because she archives, she has all the minutes. So if you do that, I think you should give
Well,
her.
probably I should have.
You should give her a copy, too.
I've only given them to Stephanie.
Okay, you
but
gave her
she's
the
doing it on
draft.
the web.
All right, Mr. Brown's questions are in there, right?
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
Well, if I may, I watched the video from GovernmentOversite.com.
Yeah.
The complete thing, all over, and wrote down each and everything that I either asked or commented on.
Yeah.
I then went and took the minutes and checked off the
Yeah.
ones that were in the minutes. There
Yeah.
were, I believe, 12 to 15 that are not in the minutes.
Okay,
That's what
and
he's
you
not
submitted those, right?
Is
Yes,
is
I
that the
did.
list?
Last week.
I will be happy to sit with you after this meeting and show you where they are in there.
Just,
There were-
no, don't bother
I
doing
have to do
that. Just add his page that he submitted to the minutes, attach them to the back of the minutes.
Attach it
Okay?
and said public input, Mr. Brown.
Okay.
Do it by public
All
input.
right, you want them to go in the whip?
Well, are we ready to approve them? Because we tabled them, waiting for his,
Yeah.
Right.
So now we're going to attach the minutes, so we can, I think we can approve it if there's
Okay.
nothing else. Actually, I didn't listen to the tape though. I
Well,
just read, so I
you
probably
know, I
missed a
did-
couple things.
And I highlighted them, I mean, you won't see them, but I would be glad.
Well, we can approve them now. I make a motion
I
to
put-
approve the public minutes of January 11, 2012.
Then we're up to date with minutes, right.
I second that.
okay, motion made and seconded that we approve the minutes of January 12th,
11.
2012. All those in support of the motion say aye.
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 Aye, so voted then.
Okay.
So we have no more minutes, that's it. So we have no, we are up to date with the public and with the non-public.
Okay,
We have nothing.
okay.
And we have no non-public today, so.
No, but we're gonna have
we
to
don't
have,
non-public.
we're gonna have to
today.
have non-public to release these minutes, to make sure that the ones that we can release, we release.
Yeah, I think we already been over most of it. What needs to be happening, we need to just take the legal consultation out and just release them.
Oh,
Because we
well-
already make the notes.
Only those that can be released. There
Yeah.
are still some things in there that can't.
We need to talk about
That's why we
them.
need to take the
Okay.
legal consultation out.
Yes, and there also, but there are things there that still cannot be released.
Now, what are the things? Because
Well, those are
I
the
don't-
ones
I
that
don't remember, I made notes on
she
it.
made
Oh,
notes, just
okay,
keep
fine
seal,
with me.
okay?
Oh, I
All right,
have them
we'll go into non-public for public comment, I'm sorry, public comment. Go ahead.
So, you guys are still working on my letter, right?
Yes, we are.
And you're gonna send it to an attorney. Does this attorney have a deadline?
No,
Okay.
You know, you were requesting September 14 and 21st. I
Yeah.
looked through it, and there's almost nothing in September 14 because it was legal consultation.
okay.
And I think the 21st too. So let me go back
No,
and see it.
21st is.
Is there something in?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me
You're
see.
requesting non-public minutes, right?
Non-public, yeah, the 14, I think Commissioner Solomon wrote, she said, this is attorney-client, so it's legal consultation, you see?
Yeah, but I
So that
wrote,
is
they
what you
can't,
were,
I question this section, but not to release the others. That's gotta go by an attorney.
it's going to get by attorney, you said it is already by your attorney.
Not that one. None of these are gone by attorney yet.
Okay, so this, you think we should release this? That is what you said? Then we should release it then. So this is,
I wanna pass all those by the attorney to make sure that it's proper to release, okay?
and which attorney is that?
Liz Bailey.
I thought it we said, was in the minutes that we were already by the attorney,
No,
but now it's not there.
okay.
So,
All right,
And the
next question.
21st is here.
Same thing.
It said it is, oh, I said here it's
I
okay,
said
so we
there's
have
certain,
this
yeah,
part and this, and the other is, what is, oh, okay. So this, so it is only two little parts then.
yeah.
So it's almost nothing, and the one of September 14, it's only this section. But here you're talking about, that's personal, this is about her.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's
if
why I had a
do
question
that.
mark whether it should be
Yeah,
released or not.
So it
All right.
is about.
Those still gotta go by an attorney. Some of those might be able to go by our county attorney, okay, to keep our costs down. Some of the simple ones.
I think this is simple, I don't know why this has to go by attorney.
Okay,
Well,
non-public
yeah,
again.
that-
oh,
I mean, public comment.
so backing up a few weeks, we
Yep.
talked about how the non-public minutes were never properly sealed from 2010, 2009. But we're not gonna release, or you're not gonna release those until you can run them by an attorney.
Right.
And the ones that I requested still have to go before the attorney. When will it go before the attorney?
I think
The
maybe
ones
I
you
can run it to the county attorney.
The
This
ones
is
you
simple.
requested are already to the attorney,
Okay.
September 14th and 21st,
Well, wherever there was a non-public in September.
those two. Yep.
In October. What about the October minutes?
I don't know what's in the
So,
October.
Are those going?
well,
They're all gonna go
They're
by
all
an
gonna go
attorney, okay?
Those are the
the
ones you-
4th, we just approved 2 of October. Let me see if we can release those.
They're not gonna release any until it goes by an attorney.
Gee, that's
Those
pretty
maybe
long.
go by our county attorney. They seem to be fairly simple and straightforward.
Okay, October 19.
I'm just wondering if we could put a time frame on it,
That is
just,
a residence issue.
ASAP.
okay.
As soon as, yes, Mr. Brown?
But if the
No.
non-public minutes
Yeah.
have not been sealed properly under the RSA, you legally have to release them now. Whenever, you don't until someone requests them.
Okay, all
But
right.
when someone requests them,
Yep.
and they haven't been sealed properly, by law, you have to release them at that point. Or within 5 business days of the request.
Okay, 2 of those September minutes that Damon is requesting are going through an attorney. They have them already, it's under investigation, okay?
I
Those 2.
I
Now,
understand
for the
that.
others, they're gonna go by an attorney to see if we can release them. They were sealed within the non-public session, and you're right, we didn't seal them in a public session, but they
And
were
they're-
sealed inside.
And therefore, the RSA, legally, you have to release them when they're not sealed properly.
That's what we're passing by the
That's
attorney,
the
as to
question
whether we
have to
can
ask-
release them or
have
not.
to ask the attorney.
Okay, any further input? Yep, is that more?
I just don't feel like my question hasn't been addressed, because we've been hearing for weeks that it's going to go to this attorney, and we don't have any kind of
Well,
deadline,
the
or we don't
problem,
know.
the problem was I had not seen the last, well, one portion, 3-month portion. I have now looked at the
Okay.
But there's still an RSA that has to be abided to. Why is it that our government officials don't have to abide by laws, but the rest of us do? That I have a problem with.
Yeah, I do too. Okay, any other further public input?
And,
Yes, Mr. Brown.
Commissioner Kenny, you've been talking about you've only seen 1 grant for the pellet boilers?
Yeah, I get one, yeah.
Okay, well, I went back and I looked, and it was reported in the Conway Daily Sun on May 11th of 2011 that there was a $60,000 grant for the piping. So what's going on
Could I
here?
explain that? Commissioner Kenny received 2 grant approvals from Kathy Geary, our financial officer. She did not look through both of them. I checked on them this morning, and she said that the cover page looks the same, but inside, one is approved for the piping and one is approved for the boilers. So they're 2 separate ones. She has both of those.
But it's been repeatedly reported that there were 2 $200,000 grants.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Well, then why is the Conway Daily Sun reporting there
know.
was a $60,000
Ask the
grant?
Conway Daily Sun.
60,000 out of one of those $200,000 grants was for the piping. That's all that said.
So are the 2 grants coming from the same company, from DC?
They're coming-
the
they're coming-
energy block grant?
They're coming from federal government, 2 grants. One is for 200, the other is for 200. One of the 200 ones, we spent 60,000 for the piping, okay? So we have 140,000 left over, correct? Correct? We had 200,000 in the second grant, that went for the boilers. We took the balance of the 140,000 that was left from the first one, we got permission to use that to go in to purchase the boilers, which was 312,000, or something like that, I don't recall the exact figure, okay? So there were 2 grants for $400,000 spent on the piping and spent on the boilers.
I have to look at it again. You have it
Yeah, you got
downstairs?
them. You have them. She gave them to you.
Yeah, she gave me 2.
So she's
maybe
got the
on my
2
desk.
grants, okay? All right, any further public comment? If not, so we want to make a motion to adjourn?
I move to adjourn this meeting.
Second,
Second, all those in support of the motion say aye.
aye,
Thank you.
No non-public?
12:07.
No.
No, we don't have non-public.
Thank you,
It's not on
officer.
the- It's not on the agenda.